It's officially a crunch time in the Winston Cup Series. 4 races remaining, and I don't even need Cialis anymore. This points race does it for me. Ernie Irvan still topping the charts. He and Earnhardt have pulled away from the pack some. Dale, Jarrett, and Jeff Gordon are still there. But let's talk about Ricky Pudd. 122 points back, 4 races remaining. Starting with this race, the math says he has to gain 30-ish points per race on Ernie Irvan. Oh, man. That might not be possible unless Ernie has a DNF or bad finish. But I mean, if he does it, then Dale Earnhardt, he has to gain 25 points on Dale Earnhardt the rest of the way per race. You know what I'm saying? It's an uphill battle. It's like climbing Mount Everest naked. Ricky will be watching those guys closely. Cal Petty's inevitable collapse is happening. He's about to fall out of the top 5 there. Terry Labonte, let's not sleep on Terry Labonte, but I don't know, probably sleep on him because Ricky has an uphill battle, so does Terry Labonte. And how about Bill Elliott? It's been great to see, excuse me folks, great to see Bill Elliott in the top 10 in points these last few races. Alright folks, Ricky Rudd coming out of turn 2, getting ready for his qualifying lap. We only have 1 qualifying lap here at Texas. CBS Sports forgot to change the track file. They have 2 laps, 1 lap, but whatever. Ricky having trouble here. Hang on. Hold on to it, Ricky. He's got it. This is the Ricky Rudd Hot Lap brought to you by Oscar Mayer Hot Wieners. Just wanted to shout out Oscar Mayer Hot Wieners. They've been with us in the second half of the season, throwing a lot of money around. It's just good for NASCAR. Ricky Rudd heading down the backstretch, heading into 3. A little loose here in 3 and 4. He can't get a good handle on the car here. Yeah, it looks like he has it. He's going to cut through the tri-oval. And what did he do? A 30.606, folks. That might be near the front. Might be the pole. There's no basement in the Alamo, but there is hot racing in Texas. It is probably the Interstate Batteries 500, I think, here on CBS Sports. We're glad you're with us. It's going to be an awesome race here. Let's check out the starting grid brought to you by 1-900 Fun Babes. Axel Richardson on the pole with a 30.525. Terry Labonte, Johnny Benson up there. Darrell Waltrip. Tell you what, Ricky got kind of lucky here. What did he do? He's starting P7. All of his enemies are starting behind him, except for Ernie Irvan, folks. But Jeff Gordon, Dale Jarrett, Mark Martin, Dale Earnhardt starting P16? What? I'm surprised as you are, folks. I'm starting P22 back there alongside Michael Waltrip. And we have all 39 drivers here. Steve Boogs will be bringing up the rear. And just to tie that whole thing with a bow, yes, I had sex with Claudette without anybody watching. It was just me and her. It was great. And then I left. So that was it. And she's on. I mean, I think she slept with Morgan Shepherd, and I saw her talking to Hutch Strickland there after North Wilkesboro. But she's a babe. Anyway, we're going green here. Big race coming up. Pitter patter, let's get at her. And folks, if you see the cars acting funny in this tri-oval, you'll see them on the second lap and throughout the race. If you see them acting funny, making wild moves, that is because Ricky's mom is here. She's behind the front stretch grandstands, and local scientists have attributed that to her gravitational pull. That those cars, when they get on that front stretch, they just get pulled toward her. And it's just, you know, I'm surprised NASCAR is letting this race go on. And you can see right there, folks, you can see how it gets kind of weird here on the front stretch. That's gravity working for you. I mean, gravity's a theory. Everyone's like, oh, if it's a theory? No, we can't see gravity. Everything all the mathematics point to there being gravity. but we just can't see it. Just like you can't see. just like you can't see a plate of ribs for more than 10 seconds in Ricky's mom's house because she eats it. So, you know, the saying in Texas, everything's bigger in Texas. And Ricky's mama showed up, and everybody, all the people in Texas were like, "Whoa, yo, that's not what we meant." But the local cowboys and everything, they're. Wait a minute, was that Ricky's mom? That might have been Ricky's mom. I don't know, folks. We got a wreck in turn 4. That was most likely Ricky's mom. She may have passed gas. We were told the Texas Rangers were nearby, and there's some helicopters flying up there. They were on alert that she was going to pass gas here within the first 10 minutes of the race, but apparently she squeaked one out a little bit earlier. But again, we have first responders here on standby. We're still green. Not sure who wrecked there, folks. If it was me, I hope it wasn't me, because I don't know. But yeah, the local cowboys, they saw her stomping around the plains, and they were like, "Hey, let's put some high heels on that cowgirl." And she's been every step she takes, she strikes oil with those high heels and just her immense weight pushing down into the earth. So, what was that? Black gold Texas tea. That's all that. Anyway, we're sending down to Ricky Rudd. We had a hot start. We've had a wreck. And Ricky Rudd's kind of just hanging out up there near the front. This looks like a good difficulty for Ricky, but we'll send it to him. There you go.
Hey, thanks, Andre. I meant to check to see who that was. Steve Boobs and Bobby Hamilton. And Terry Labonte spins out. That's Terry Labonte's season right there, folks. Folks. We got trouble in turn 4. Okay. All right, we got a mess in turn 4. I hope it clears up here. Sounds like it cleared up. But yeah, I don't know who else got collected there. Busy start to this race. I'm not sure who got collected there. I forget what I was saying. I'm worried. I saw Jeff Gordon start flying toward me in my rear view. Oh boy, that's Terry Labonte's season right there, man. He had a good run. He actually had better ratings than everyone else by just a little bit because he was the Cup champion. Is Gordon below me? Yeah, he is. This is Gordon's race to win because he just wins every other race. Oh, I didn't see Jeff Burton there. I forget when pit stops are. What is Jeff Burton doing? I gotta tiptoe through here, man. I don't know what kind of move they're gonna make coming up the track. Stay down there. That wasn't even Jeff Burton. That was Dale Jarrett. What? Yeah, okay. Not worried about it. That was a smoker. That looked like that was Joe Nemechek. Could be way off there. Dude, I don't know where Jeff Burton's at. By the time you get that call out, It's just a touch late. So, what's going on up here? We got a green and black car that might be Bobby Labonte. Who else did we lose in that wreck? Joe Nemechek's going to be out. Yeah, the two Labonte brothers. Both the Texas... the Texas... Texas Terry. Why can't I remember where they're from? I used to remember that county or that town. It might just randomly occur to me this race. I tell you what, Jeff Burton, just go. I'm tired of seeing him dipping and diving in my rearview mirror. I'm comfortable where I'm at right now. I'm just tired of worrying about him right on me. And we got a 3.4 second lead on whoever's behind us. So things are looking good. Axel Richardson. So yeah, we got all of our second tier drivers all had good starts this race. Qualifying positions. Earnhardt back there, P11. I saw Ernie Irvin up there. So all the big points names up here for the most part. I gotta figure out where to pass them. I do not want to tempt fate in the tri-oval.
Clear.
Lap 16. If I'm smart, I have this around lap 26. Pit stops, so we'd only have 3 stops. Oh, shit. Let's watch what they're doing here. They have those same slide moves in the tri-oval that they do at Charlotte. Even with AI fixes and patches that the developers or I think the community came out with, it's just still tough. All right, Axel Richardson has lost the lead. There might be some 3 wide situation through the tri-oval. I'm just taking it easy here. Oh, and we're coming up on Wally Dallenbach. Some of these cars, I don't know, I'm not sure if they're beat up or if they were just slowed up in that wreck.
Car low. Stay up high. Clear low.
Yeah, I am more than happy to just sit right here. For now. I'm really shocked at I was kind of locked in on that qualifying lap because it's crunch time. And I even missed the spot there and still had a pretty good. I think my 1 and 2 were really good. Or 3 and 4, whichever one it was. Lap 20, again, I think we got lap late 20s. So, God bless it.
We're going to need 1 more stop.
No damage. I always forget which button that is.
You're racing the car in front of you.
Ward Burton, I'm guessing, is still back there. 2.4 back. Oh, man, I'm getting kind of weird there in the turn now. He's 2.1 back. The slow cars are holding everybody up unless Looks like Johnny Benson kind of snuck away from everybody, though. Gotta take a spot from Axel. It's just sitting here.
Clear all the way.
There's such an ebb and flow to this that... Oh, God. Where's Axel Richardson? Okay, we're good. We're good.
The 17 car.
All right, we'll slow up. Let DW figure out what he's doing. Johnny Benson running away right now, man.
Car high. Clear.
I'm kind of tucked into this. I don't know. I'm waiting for a spin out. I'm trying to keep an eye on who these slower cars are. I'm kind of just living on this bottom line right now.
Clear.
Top 25, and I'm worried
Car
about
up high.
pit stops. Is that Axel Richardson making a move above me?
Clear.
Oh, I did not want Dave Marcus right here. Well, he goes up the track.
Clear.
Got to be pit stops this lap. No weird movements. It's got to be next lap. I'm focused. I have nothing to talk about right now.
Got a car up high.
All right, there's some moves. Oh, jeez. Darrell
Clear all
Waltrip.
around.
Darrell Waltrip pitting.
Car high.
I'm pitting.
You've got a slow car down low. Clear all around.
Where the hell's pit road?
Now turn forward. You've got a car up high.
Let's
Clear.
not cheat
Clear
here.
high.
Let's slow
Watch your
down a
speed.
little bit more.
Watch your speed now.
All right. Well, you know what? No, they cheat. They fly in there. They break all rules of physics. Coming to a complete stop like that quick. Anyway. Did I turn my...
Auto brake is now shut off. Auto brake is
Okay.
now turned on.
Oh, come on.
Go, 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 go! Watch your speed now. Keep it on 6,500. Watch your speed now. Okay, the leader is hitting now.
All right, it just...
Keep it on 6,500.
I jumped up in front of Dick Trickle, but we're fine. Yeah, we're just...
Auto brake is now
We're in and out with Darrell Waltrip. Oh, they shouldn't get here on this apron. Oh, man. And we're off. Cold tires, be careful. I'm goosing this throttle right now.
You've got a slow car down low.
All right, there's Jeff Gordon. There's Dave Marcus.
Top 10.
It's good that we're ahead of Jeff Gordon, but I know Ernie Irvin's kind of taken off up there. And I need to gain points on him. I need to gain 30 points a race, pretty much. A DNF would obviously change that whole thing, but... So, Terry Labonte, yeah, that sucked, but we needed that to be Ernie Irvin. And I'm trying to think if we've even seen and Ernie Irvan spin. Talladega, the first Talladega race, and that's been it.
That car behind you is pole position.
Oh, boy. Oh. DW is giving Ward Burton right now. What's Hutch Strickland going to do? Here he comes. That's fine.
Clear.
Yeah, this is kind of tricky holding on to this car right now.
Okay, tough. We're back in fifth.
Ollie Dollenbach, stay up there. I can clear them.
Clear all around.
Good.
Okay, tough. We're back in fifth. That's the way to hustle. Keep digging.
P5 right now. I'm trying to think who would be ahead of me. Johnny Benson, Ernie Irvan, and then I can't remember. Dale Jarrett, maybe. If these slower cars, if they, I don't even know who this is up here. Axel Richardson? Jeff Burton, maybe? Tracking him down.
After 32 of 76 laps here in Texas, whatever race it is, Johnny Benson, yes, Ricky, Johnny Benson is in the lead. A 4.5 second lead over Ernie Irvan, Jeff Burton, and then a 5.5 lead over Axel Richardson. And then, yeah, that's you in P5, 6.6 seconds back. Going through 6 through 10, Darrell Waltrip, Jeff Gordon, Dale Jarrett, and then Dale Earnhardt has jumped up into the top 10 for that points battle. But the big story right now is Ricky Rudd trying to track down Ernie Irvan. Going through the rest of the field, we have we only have 21 cars on the lead lap right now. Johnny Benson's trying to lap Kenny Wallace here, probably going to commercial. And we haven't seen the wrecks yet on CBS Sport. But yeah, Joe Nemechek did have that DNF, so good call out there by Ricky Rudd. Steve Boobs and Bobby Hamilton were most likely the cars involved in that early wreck in the Labonte brothers from Slippelam, Texas. I'll think of it. I'll look it up. How about that? They're there in P35 and P36. They obviously were involved in that early wreck. All right, folks. Anyway, stay tuned. Might not skip too much because this racing's too hot. It's just too hot. But just check out the hot commercials, and we'll be back with more action here from Texas on CBS Sports.
If you want to talk man to man,
Dial 0891 56 55 54.
and make contact with men you'd like to know better. When you call, you can exchange messages with guys online now.
Or perhaps you're just curious to know what people are saying. It's fast.
It's friendly. It's fun.
Whether you're talking or listening,
So call 0891
56 55 54.
and make contact with men you'd like to know better. Call now.
All right, folks, we are back here in Texas. The running of the Interstate Batteries 500. We're locked in. I just hope that's the name of the race. You're getting some great pictures here from the Netscape Navigator aerial platform. Ricky Rudd trying to track down Axel Richardson here. 7 seconds back of Johnny Benson. Now he's 6.9, folks. Might take him 200 more miles, but he'll catch Johnny Benson. And folks, the Labontes are from Corpus Christi, Texas. And it's been a while since I brushed up on my Latin, but pretty sure that means body of Christ. Which, I mean, you can really get away with stuff when you, name it, use Latin to name something. Like, can you imagine being from Body of Christ, Pennsylvania? It's ridiculous. The etymology of things is always weird. Etymology. Entomology is the study of bugs and shit. Etymology is study of root words and whatnot. I believe. Might have those mixed up. Also calls to mind, when you talk about the origin of words, you gotta think about how you got your last name, whatever your last name is. Because you can just walk around saying, hey, that's, hey, there's Peter. There's 500 Peters in town. So you gotta come up with some kind of system to differentiate the two. Ricky's in a big battle right here. I hope I'm not distracting him talking. Wait a minute, what? But yeah. If your last name is Miller, your first people who, back in your ancestry family tree, they probably were a miller. They worked at a mill. So that's Peter Miller over there. Which makes me wonder why Ricky Rudd's last name isn't Butthole, because he is a butthole. Ricky Rudd battling right now through the tri-oval, folks.
Okay, back in fifth. That's the way to hustle. Keep digging.
Just intense stuff. He's racing Dick Trickle right now.
Keep high. Clear.
Ricky Rudd's going to cut to the bottom and get out of this mess. He's going to fly through the tri-oval. Unbelievable speed there by Ricky Rudd. But he's got to at least do something. He's got to catch Ernie Irvin. Anyway, we'll send it to him here.
Hey, thanks, Andre. The little Bonnie brothers are just hooked up here. 6.5, so I haven't actually lost time through all that mess. Hopefully they're back there racing those guys. That was intense there. Wasn't expecting that coming back from commercial. Looks like I'm pulling away from them a little bit. Yeah, I just gained 4/10, and it does look like I'm just beating them mano a mano right now. Doesn't look like there's anyone between me and Axel Richardson. Yeah, as the race wears on, I get a little bit better. But this difficulty is pretty good. It's all about catching Ernie Irvin right now, though. So yeah, oh, there he is. I see him. He's up there. They're just in a big battle racing. I've gained a bunch of time on Johnny Benson. He's probably held up. I can see him actually held up there. Or is that him? No, that's him way up there being held up, so that's good. But yeah, I've been using all these pictures over on the right side margin to make up for the resolution gap or whatever. And the rest, I think it's been the last few races, and I'm just going to use it the rest of the way. Probably the best picture is him with that open-faced helmet, probably from the late 80s. I'm not looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to the challenge, but I'm not looking forward to doing it. That makes sense. I'm 1.6 ahead of Axel Richardson, and we have pit stops probably the next 4 or 5 laps. And we're due for some kind of spin out here. Man, Kyle Petty, I was running with him earlier, and now he's a lap down. He started near me. Yeah. I'm guessing some cars, even though... Oh, Brett Bodine just blew up. So he's going to be coming down to pit somewhere, somehow. He's already trying to make a move. So I got to... this sucks. I'm going to have to stay up top. Axel Richardson's gaining on me here. I'm only 3.7 behind Benson now. There it goes. Okay, good. That was actually a pretty seamless jump down on the pit road. Tell you what, going to commercial, what'd I say? Morgan Shepherd was battling to stay on the lead lap, and he's still at the... Johnny Benson might be having some trouble up there. Nothing's changed as far as DNFs and whatnot. Oh, man. Lap 51, probably pit stops here. Axel Richardson's right on me now. Son of a bitch. Any moves here? I didn't see any. I'm going in next time. I don't care. Oh, Jeff Gordon. Damn it. Oh God. It's easier to it's better to run this fast. Oh, I gotta go. I don't know what Rick Mass is doing. Am I pitting here? I thought I was. Next time. I needed some breathing room before I pitted, so this is perfect. And we might pit with Ernie Irvan here again. Where are their pit stops here, man? I'm not getting jobbed by the game here. I don't have to pit again if they don't, but they're going to somewhere. Nothing yet, you weasels. Jeff Gordon's on me again. I gotta get around. I gotta pass Kyle Petty here.
Clear. That car in front of you is pole position.
Yes, sir. Nothing yet from them. Interesting. There we go. That's Johnny Benson pitting. So am I P3? Yeah, I am P3 right now. Or P4. Jeff Burton's up here for position 2. Just a matter how good of a pit stop I can get here. Ernie, what are you doing? Ernie Irvan does not want to go. No, he is he going in? Yes, he is. I'm getting out of their way so nobody gets into me. Slow down here so I don't cheat them a little bit, but also they cheat me. There we go. We're in. Not bad. Oh man, pressure's on. I think the first few laps after this pit stop, I can get around Ernie Irvan.
Go! Watch your speed now. Keep it on 6,500. 6,500.
I'm coming for you, Ernie Irvan.
Keep it on 6,500.
I'm checking to see a yellow car zinging past on the track, which is going to be Johnny Benson. There he is. Okay. I don't know with lappers and everything if I'm going to be able to catch Johnny Benson.
That car in front of you is pole position. You've got a car up high.
All right. Damn it. Look at all of these clowns.
Clear all around.
I don't know who's pitted yet. Yep. I'm glad okay, good.
The car in front of you.
I got to at least track down Ernie Irvin here. A win would be nice,
You've got a slow car.
but there's Axel Richardson. We had some good pit stops here compared to them.
You're racing the car in front of you. You're now at the top.
Oh.
That's the way to hustle. Keep digging. You've got a wreck in turn 3.
Hutch Strickland. Hutch Strickland was making a hardcore
Down low.
clown move to pit. Took me out.
Car low. Clear all around. Car down low. Car low.
I had just
Car
figured he had pitted already.
low. Clear.
I usually,
Back end is all bent
yeah,
up.
suck it.
The one car is a lap down.
Thought I was gonna save that thing too. I thought I was gonna. I had visions of spinning that around.
The car in front of you.
All right, we're on a mission now, folks.
You've got a slow car down low.
Yeah, that sucks, and it's something weird. But you just gotta chalk it up to a racing deal. Plus, I haven't had any DNFs this season as far as, mechanical failures. All these other cars do. Just trying to find a way to balance this out. But thankfully, the car is still almost in peak condition. These guys are held up by somebody. Hutch Strickland can go to hell. Oh, God. It's Kenny Wallace. I saw Kenny Wallace in my mirror just come flying at me.
Okay, the next 3 cars in front are all for position.
I'm going to lose these points to Ernie Irvin, man. Where's he at?
You've got a slow car down low.
7 seconds ahead. Not insurmountable. If there's like a lapper situation. But I'm going to have to make my way through all these people. With 14 to go, that's not going to happen. Dale Jarrett's on me now. Come on, man. Got to stop the bleeding at least. Let's just get whatever points we can. Jeff Gordon.
Got a car up high. Clear high. You're racing the 96 car.
Oh, they have such excellent speed coming out of there.
Car high. Stay low.
And he's going to dive down in front of me,
Still there.
as expected. Jeff Gordon just
Still there.
flying past me on the high side like I'm nothing.
Still there. Still there. Still there.
Oh, this is white knuckle stuff.
Still there. Still there.
Jeff Gordon refuses to die.
Still there. Stay low. Stay low. Clear.
Stay up there, Axel. Oh, boy.
Car high. Clear. Clear. Car high. Clear. Car high. Clear. Car high.
Oh, Jesus.
Clear. That car behind you is for position. We Got just 10 more to go.
Let's get
10 left.
out of here.
Clear. You're in fourth. That's the way to hustle. Keep digging. The 33 car.
Stay up there.
is the last
Stay up
down.
there, Jimmy. There you go.
Clear all around.
All right, I'm going to stretch its legs now. If I'm locked in, I can get a sub 30. Locked in means like the perfect wheeling of the car in the turns there. 30.1. Jeff Burton 4.5 seconds ahead. Let's keep an eye on that interval. This is a good turn here. Three and four is always tricky.
The 75 car.
Not
is the
bad.
last down.
It's going to be in the 30s for sure. Yeah. Oh. Just gained 7/10 on Burton. Hopefully Ernie Irvin's with him. But hell, for our skill ratings, man, I would love Johnny Benson to win this. Just gained almost a full second on Jeff Burton there. If I can see him up there racing somebody. Ricky Craven probably. Ernie Irvin's 4.7 seconds ahead. Johnny Benson's going to win this. He took off in the early going, or before those first pit stops with the lappers, and that was it. The goal here is to try to take this spot from Jeff Burton. Not really worried about tire wear here with 5 to go, so I'm just flying.
Just 5 more to go. Keep it up.
Morgan Shepherd's gonna. I gotta do this clean. Can't get stuck behind him. I wanted to be past him by now. Is he gonna give me a break here? No.
Clear.
Yeah, that was Ricky Craven that Jeff Burton was racing. Yeah, a bunch of the field a lap down now. Johnny Benson, unstoppable this race. Yeah, I'm definitely going to gain points on everyone else, but, I mean, that's good. But we got to get an Ernie Irvin DNF somewhere.
Clear low.
That's what it's coming down to.
Clear high.
Jeff Burton got held up here. I'm going to take this, eventually take this
That
from
car in
him.
front of you is pole position.
That was easy.
Clear. Clear.
Jeff Burton's one of those cars with that,
One car is a lap
you
down.
know, a wide range in his skills. So sometimes he'll be good, and then he might just have an off lap or two.
Okay, we're running third. Clear all around. The 9 car
I am
is a
anxious
lap
to do
down.
some more skill ratings tests.
Clear.
Basically how we run the fantasy seasons, where all the cars are all evenly matched in Elite. I want to see how that plays out in NASCAR Racing too. That's for another time. Ernie Irvin's held up here. I just don't have time. Johnny Benson. I think I've lost time to Johnny Benson during this mad rush. Unbelievable. Or no, I think I've gained some on him. So an eventful first little bit of the race, and then everything kind of died off. I don't know if I could have won if Hutch Strickland didn't take me out, but I'll take this. But I don't know.
That's okay.
Ernie Irvan's starting to scare me. Not good. Not good. Fun race. Fun, none of these tracks have failed us. And we're hitting up our final 3 tracks are Rockingham and Atlanta, which were good when we went there. And then the Phoenix that came with the game. I highly doubt that Phoenix is going to be awful. So we made it through an entire season without like a game-breaking track. It's huge. But I gained on Earnhardt here. I had to gain however many points a race on him, whatever. But the Ernie Irvan thing, coming into this race, I had to gain about 30-some points a race, and then we lost 5 here. So going into, we're probably going to be 127 back, unless, I don't know. 127 back with 3 races remaining, so you got to think 40 times 3, 120. We're going to have to gain 40 points a race on Ernie Irvan. It's going to come down to a DNF. They just don't finish outside the top 10, although Earnhardt did here. Rusty Wallace can't figure anything out. It's so weird. So that's what it's going to come down to. But I might be third in the points now or something, just trying to track down Ernie Irvan. Jeff Gordon led a lap somehow, so he gets 5 extra bonus points. And yeah, that big wreck, man, took some big names out. Mark Martin was sideways. The Labonte wreck. And you can see when those cars we haven't seen too many of those kind of wrecks where the cars morph into each other. It's almost like the only cars that are susceptible to get slammed into in that situation are the cars that are sideways. So I think the cars that are actually stopping for the wreck, they send out some like pheromone to all the other cars saying, hey, I'm panicking, so just drive through me. But if a car is sideways on the track, that doesn't save them from slamming into them. That's my theory. Andre led another lap somehow. And yeah, the Labonte wrecks, the Hutch Strickland thing. Cal Petty. I called out Cal Petty, like, what the hell is he doing a lap down? That's because he was like one of the main cars that was held up in that wreck. And then I don't know if you were watching the replays for the remainder of the race after that. Not the replays, but the actual race footage. Steve Boobs' car that had DNF'd down on the apron at the entry of pit road, he was just there the rest of the race in the replays. I don't understand that one, but whatever. Brett Bodine blew up in front of us. Joe Nemechek, we called that out. And then we had the Steve Boobs, Bobby Hamilton wreck there off the initial start. And nothing else crazy. I always preach, like, I'm always like tiptoeing around the pit windows for that very reason. And then I just assumed Hutch Strickland had pitted and I was going to race him. And then big mistake. It doesn't cost us I don't know, it might have cost me 5 points here. Well, 10 points. A 5-point swing on Ernie Irvan. We would have probably gotten to Ernie Irvan. So, whatever. Hutch Strickland, I forgive you. So that's it. We got 3 races left. Rockingham, which is winnable. Rockingham's one of my favorite tracks, especially it being NASCAR Racing 2 and there being no Daytona. It was the first race you raced. And then Phoenix, which is kind of a wild card, and Atlanta's going to be fast and ridiculous to close out the season. So I'm looking forward to it. Hey, thanks for watching. See you at The Rock.